Kasane?
Gamma, did you read my message? I came to talk to you. It seems like you still feel responsible for what happened to Naomi. It isn't your fault she turned into another. There's no point in you blaming yourself.
You came all this way just to say that?
Well, you felt guilty enough to come all the way here.
You're right. It's probably presumptuous of me to think it was all my fault. Still, I can't forget what happened to her. It's sad to think this is how I behave after the decades I've fought.
I don't think it's sad, just surprising. I thought your experience would allow you to cope better than this.
That's what I thought. You don't have time to falter when a friend dies in battle. Our role as members of the OSF is to bottle up our feelings no matter what happens, and fight until the last other is killed.
But you haven't been able to control your emotions. Do you have any idea why?
I must be at my limit. I've lost too many friends. Friends of many years and rookies like Naomi. While everyone else lost their lives, I'm left standing here, my retirement drawing closer.
You make it sound like it's bad that you're alive.
I feel guilty. The young people with promising futures die. Someone like me with not many years left is allowed to live. That's why I was so committed to protecting the young members.
I know that you wanted to protect Naomi. However, there's no point in regretting the past that way. You're better off focusing on what needs to be done right here and now.
I know that.
Gamma, behind you! Good reaction.
The enemy was just weak. I can still fight for now.
What do you mean for now?
I'm old. I'll have to retire soon. When I retire, they'll stop administering the anti-aging drug. My body will begin to grow old and my power will gradually diminish. As someone who's had to rely on my power for decades to survive in battle, I'm a little worried about its strength diminishing.
I do remember reading something about that.
It might be the distant future for you, and it's just around the corner for me. Many retired soldiers have a hard time adjusting to civilian life after being in the OSF for so long. There are those who have nowhere else to go after society throws them out. No family or friends to rely on.
Are you saying you'll be one of them?
Yeah, I spent most of my life in the OSF. I can't do much other than fight. How is someone like that supposed to live outside the military? I'm ashamed to say that I'm afraid of that day coming. If I have to live on carrying these feelings for my fallen comrades, then I think I'd rather die in battle. I'm sorry. That was a stupid thing to say.
I don't understand. If you're serious about wanting to die, then I misjudged you. You say that you're the only one left alive, but it's not like you've survived this long on your own. Even my sister was worried about your health. And you just roll over and die? That's so selfish.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. I'm leaving. Goodbye. What is he thinking? Naomi was so concerned about him. It's not like I haven't thought about giving up my own life if it could help save her. But that would only make her sad. I thought he would have figured that out. There. This doesn't solve everything, but at least he won't ask me about it. He's someone I may have to kill eventually. I need to make sure we interact as seldom as possible. Or else I might lose my nerve when the time comes. He's kind of strange. He's not like Naomi or Captain Seto. It's not like I found him especially interesting, so why couldn't I just ignore him? Oh well, he can't contact me anymore. For now, I just need to focus on Naomi. I should take a break.
So, about our mission from the Seiran government, I wrote in the report that we were interrupted and were unable to complete our assignment.
You mean I did? Honestly, I only did it because nobody around here bothers with the paperwork.
Wow, Shiden, you're so reliable. Keep up the good work.
Hey, watch it.
I wonder if they're going to give us a new other suppression assignment. Karin made it seem like they would.
Which reminds me, I'm curious about what Karin said in the future. It was...
Why now? If you had managed to get here sooner, we could have found a way to cure the metamorphosis and turn them back to normal. Finally. I can finally save her.
Piecing together Karin's statements, Kasane's power must be a clue on how to reverse metamorphosis.
Major Kyoka? Where did that come from?
Well, maybe not. Karin did mention that we should have arrived earlier, so... He could have copied Kasane's psychokinesis whenever he wanted, but he hasn't. If what he wants is the Red String's power, then the matter is not about finding a cure. He would take time and...
Calm down, Kyoka.
Huh?
What's gotten into you? You almost sounded like Arashi when she's actually focused.
Really? That's strange. I didn't think I was acting any differently.
Trying to put all the pieces together, maybe you just fell into a trance.
Whatever it was, your line of thinking was interesting. It does seem like Karin thinks Kasane is the key.
Yes, she is very important to Major General Karin. There's no mistake about it.
Do you think the reason I came to Seiran is because of Karin too?
That's certainly a possibility. Wouldn't rule it out. What do you think he's planning?
Sorry to interrupt, but Kasane Platoon has been given an other suppression assignment. There's a high probability for others appearing in the Mizuhagawa New City Development District. Head there immediately.
You heard her. Let's head over and take care of this first. Then we can talk.
You're right. There's no sense thinking about it now, but we should all be careful. This is the area the other report projected.
Yes, our assignment is to exterminate any others that appear here.
Why send us all the way out here? You would think there were other places more worth protecting.
Believe it or not, this area is actually a trade route to Togetsu. Yeah, I know it may not look like much, but it's actually pretty important.
Togetsu may be an isolated religious state, but apparently trades happen when interests are aligned.
In other words, the extent of the relationship is strictly business. So, what does everyone want to do?
Wow, did my ears just deceive me? I think Kasane just asked us for our opinion. Normally, she'd just rush out looking for others.
I see. No one has any ideas. In that case, let's do what we normally do.
Wait, nobody said we didn't have any ideas. Kagero, stop teasing Kasane.
My bad, Your Highness. Don't get your panties in a bunch.
My panties?
Who cares? Anyways, if you have an idea, speak up.
As for ideas,
No, we don't have any. I hacked the system to see what the transport schedule was today, but I couldn't find anything around this time.
That means we can concentrate on exterminating the others. Everyone, stay vigilant and move forward.
Wait, I just received a request for reinforcements. A transport team is being attacked by an other up ahead.
Wow, really? Because Arashi literally just said there weren't going to be any transports now.
It definitely wasn't on the schedule. If there's a transport team, it means this was off the books.
the timing is too convenient. There's a chance it could be a trap. Should we wait and see first?
Haruka, is this reinforcements request coming from Seiran?
Yes, it's an official OSF request.
Then we have to answer. We're part of the Seiran OSF now.
You're right. Besides, we can't just abandon people who need our help. Let's do what we can.
Well then, time to find out what's waiting for us. Let's get this show on the road.
I'll send the location of the distress signal. Confirmed a water attack. Are you okay? Being wet makes it hard to move.
Leave it to me.
It was thanks to my power.
It's working. Focus on that spot.
It's over. Useless. It's over.
Go, Kasane!
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Break it.
How long has the construction equipment been abandoned here? If they canceled the construction, they should put them away. They may be difficult to maintain, but I can't understand how they could just abandon them like this. Why don't they put them away?
I don't think there's anything to understand. They might not be able to operate anymore, but they could still be useful. We might be able to use them for an attack if we time it well.
I'm rooting for you.
Nice. The enemy doesn't see us.
Using the Shiden. Too slow.
Time for stealth.
It's down. Let's finish it. That seems to be the spot.
Run, youngster!
Focus on... Hey. The attack hit the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it.
It's up to you.
Watch your head.
Some are close to their limit. There's a member down. Please go support. The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to move it. No, Kasane! Come back! I confirmed a water attack. Are you okay? Being wet makes it hard to move.
Give it to me, Arashi. Using the Shiden.
It was thanks to my power. How long has the construction equipment been
Checkmate.
abandoned here? If they canceled the construction, they should put them away. They may be difficult to maintain. I can't understand how they could just abandon them like this. Why don't they
Useless.
put them away?
I don't think there's anything to understand. They might not be able to operate anymore, but they could still...
Got it. It's over.
They'll be useful. We might be able to use them for an attack if we time it well. The attack hit the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it. The shell is broken. Aim for its weak spot. It's working. Focus on that spot.
I need to get better.
Use it well. We can't give up. Time to fight back.
Now's our chance. Hit the enemy before it gets up. I can become even stronger. Kasane, why don't you use hypervelocity with SAS?
Damn. Out of the way!
Help me, Kagura. Nice. The enemy doesn't see us.
Leave it to me.
Do it.
It's over.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Break it.
We need to regroup.
Damn it!
We can't give up.
Thank you. I'm better now.
It's not over yet.
The enemy shell is broken. Kasane, now's the time to attack.
Show me what you got.
It's working. Focus on that spot.
Keep your guard up.
No way.
Watch your head. We need to regroup. Time to fight back.
Thanks. Don't get cocky just because you helped me a little.
It got me. I'm not done yet. I was close.
Aim for that spot. It's hard to move when you're wet.
Can't give up. Lend me your power. Here.
Thank you. I'm better now.
How could I?
It's working. Focus on that spot. Run, youngster.
Some effort.
I'll support you.
Whew. I wonder how many there were.
I've been staring at the same face forever.
Shiden's electrokinesis might work.
I'm rooting for you.
Go ahead and use my power, Kasane.
Focus. All right.
Aim for that spot.
Using the Shiden.
It was thanks to my power.
I'll do it.
Kasane, go!
Time for stealth.
I can still fight. We can't give up.
All right, looks like it lost us.
Got it. It's over.
Do it!
Leave it to me.
It's hard to move when you're wet.
I'm taking this.
Can't fight like this.
The enemy,
Useless.
he is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you.
I'm rooting for you. Time for stealth.
Kasane,
I'll do it. Checkmate.
go!
Help me, Kagura.